Yo, I'm gonna start doing that instead. It's much easier.
It is, yeah.
And it has the same effect.
Oh, wow. Well, good afternoon. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rhinos and Aliens. We are talking about the video games Unplugged today.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Thank you for joining us for Video
Yes.
Games Unplugged.
It's a great day today.
Yeah.
Still cold in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Still all wrapped up. Got a nice hot cup of tea today, though. So,
Surprisingly, it's been consistent. It's going on like 2 weeks where it's cold.
just cold, man.
Yes, bro.
Just cold.
And every time you shovel, the next day.
Yeah, it's just right back, and you got to go do it again.
Obviously, I'm wearing...
Yeah, that's when you know it's cold, when even Francis has a coat on.
Yeah.
But all right, today, well, first off, let's introduce ourselves. I'm starting off today. I feel good. All right.
This is not my show at all. I just real quick, I'm guessing Jordan, time issues. We know a couple days ago his car wasn't working, so it's like, that fucking car. But
I love it. But yes, today, your man, well, not even front and center, but it is Damon Haynes. And then, of course, to my side, my bro
Francis Mondrala.
Bro host.
Yes.
Oh, let's use that. It's going to be a bro host. I like that.
I was about to say co-host.
Yeah,
Damon's finally saying
not
he's a
co-host.
co-host.
It's a bro host.
Yeah, I'm normally for this show I'm going to be off camera, but I had to step.
This is myself, Jordan, and Donnie's channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our stuff.
Your show.
Our show, yeah,
Yes.
because Rhinos Aliens is the channel, yeah. Anyhow, so today we're going to be talking about the anticipated games
For
of 2018, man. We just are still, getting started, and there are a lot of games coming up, man.
Just real quick, bro. I can't believe it's just now hitting me because I haven't emphasized it. We've done a couple shows in 2018 now.
Yeah,
Bro, it's 2018.
it's 2018.
Just like, oh my gosh.
How much time is flying, man?
Yo, it's
We've-
just
what, 5 years? 5 years since we graduated, right?
it's going on
it's
it now.
going on 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
by
going on
the
5
by the
years.
beginning
Yeah.
of the summer, and
Man.
it just, something like this, bro. The Dark Knight Rises, 5.5 years old.
I know.
Just
Blows
random
your
stuff,
mind, doesn't it?
bro. I still remember going to the theater 6 times to see that,
I do remember that too, because I thought you were on drugs.
and then I beat that record by Dawn of Justice. But this is the video game show, so continue,
thought
bro.
you were on drugs with that. Anyhow, so we're gonna just start off from the beginning. Obviously, there are way too many games that are being planned to be released this year. So for myself, I just picked out what I think were the things that jumped out to me.
And most likely to be
And
released.
yeah, correct.
Because unlike film, video games, there's so much
Yeah,
inconsistency.
sometimes, they'll tell you, hey, it's going to be released in fall 2018 and
nope,
then spring 2019. But I digress. All right, so we're going to start off with something that that Francis and I are huge fans of, Dragon Ball Z. And it's going to be, the title of it is Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Mm-hmm.
They're going back a little bit to the roots. They're not
the
doing
Budokai
this. Yeah, the
stages.
Budokai stages.
Yeah.
Oh man, Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah.
With you, me, and Donnie, we used to play that for
even before that,
hours.
the original Budokai, the
Oh.
original Budokai. So I was interested in this just because it's a typical old school fighting,
old school,
but the
fighting
cell
game.
art, bro.
Yeah, the graphics look absolutely amazing.
I love what Bandai.
Bandai.
Yeah, Bandai. I love what they're doing with their anime games from Naruto to this. They're keeping the cell art so they don't have to put so much energy and effort into the graphics since it's more simple. And it's a thing of beauty when you see the trailers I've been seeing, all the characters.
It looks good. And right now it is slated to be released January 26th.
Yes.
So it's the end of this month. And I'm excited.
I'm
Absolutely.
really considering
Very
it
excited.
just to have it.
Bro, that would. You know what? I'm not even gonna set myself up for that. I was just about to say, we both can get it. That way we can fight. But I know you're gonna get it, and you're not even gonna play it until 2019. So we talked about this before with him and his. Yeah. All
I
right.
apologize, guys. It's just if you haven't noticed, Damon and Jordan, their passion goes more so video games. That's first,
absolutely.
front and center,
We can talk
and
about
then
video
it's
games all
the
day.
television and movies. I'm the opposite. It's just so. Trust me, By 2019, I got you, bro. I got you.
That is a whole year. All right,
know,
bro.
I know.
I got you. All right, I got you.
No, but seriously, in the next couple of weeks, legit, I'm going to catch up on some of the multiplayer stuff.
So we'll finally, be able to
Ghost
play,
Recon?
Yeah, Ghost Recon.
Uncharted 4, bro.
4.
Multiplayer. There's some trophies for that.
I bet there are. I bet there are. And you're going to be a good trophy whore and try to get them.
No, they're easy, though. It's like play 5 matches and stuff.
All right. Slated to release the exact same day, January 26th, is Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
We were talking about this off camera. I think the graphics for it. I don't think it's current gen, but
well, it is current gen. It just looks like a 2014 type of.
It does not look like it should be releasing this year.
2018. Yeah,
it looks. The graphics just don't look up to par, in my opinion. I think that's the art style that they're going for. And I mean, the Monster Hunter series has so much hype behind it, and the fans for it.
The history of it.
History.
There's like how many double-digit games.
They stand by it, and I hear that it's going to be great. So,
see, my problem with this, this falls into the Dark Souls category to where if you don't have a true passion for it,
then absolutely,
that's
right.
Yeah.
I mean, as you said, like there's so many games, and the community behind it, they stand behind it.
Yeah,
so.
And it's another 50+ hour game, so I know if my heart isn't
already
into
have so many.
Yeah. And if my heart isn't into it, I'm still catching up from 2013. So, bro, I have no shot. That's not even on my radar, bro.
Yeah. All right. Next. Something that. Go ahead.
Just real quick. You still didn't get that Killzone thing, bro.
Bro, I have the new.
You
the
got
new
the
one,
game.
right? Yeah, I have
you didn't
the
get the
game.
co-op thing.
No,
bro.
How old is that game?
Bro, it's co-op. It's only $10.
We will get back to that. Off camera.
And Journey 2.
Journey 2.
Journey. Not Journey 2, but Journey. Yeah, the desert thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See, that's a good buy.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Something that I personally am so super excited for. I know it's a series that has really been repeating itself a lot over the years, but ever since the second one I've been playing. But go ahead.
Could you say, like, for film, right? This is like the Resident Evil, or like I've been trying to, but I can't think of a film franchise. Yo, Saw. This is the Saw franchise.
Like Saw,
where basically every 3 games the quality and the right.
I will give you that. What we're talking about is Dynasty Warriors 9. That is slated to come out February 13th. I have been a huge Dynasty Warriors fan since the second one. I own all the way from 3 and up. I, of course, played the second one. I've played the spin-offs. I've played the one.
The Gundam one was interesting.
Yeah, the Gundam one. I played that one. I played the One Piece, iteration of it. There's a Berserk iteration of it. I've played that. I love this series. One of the biggest reasons is because the story behind it. But I have to admit, it's been the same stuff. I will admit, it is a hack and slash.
They're in that Assassin's Creed phase,
game.
Bro.
They are in that Assassin's Creed phase because it's just at this point they are trying something new with Dynasty Warriors 9. They are making it a fully open world game. And I have a lot of hope for that because it's new. It's completely different. Because originally the before games,
they were
sequels. This prequel. Yeah, they were. It is the stage that you're put in. You can explore a lot of it, but you're just stuck in this one stage, or you're stuck on like this one battlefield. Okay. With this one, you have the entirety of China. So one moment, if you are in the north, you can walk all the way down south, pass through different environments, pass through different castles, things like that. So I'm really interested to see how it changes.
Okay.
But my biggest fear right now is that the open world might be a little dead. Okay. That's my biggest fear. But a lot of I'm highly anticipating this. I have a lot of hype. I'm really excited.
I never been a fan, but I feel the passion.
Yeah, oh man, literally, I was playing this the other day, like until like 3 in the morning,
8,
bro.
Right? Yeah. No, but that's how I feel about Ratchet and Clank. I purchased all their spin-offs, and I love it just because of the story.
The story in it. Yeah, the story behind it.
So
is just amazing.
I understand, bro. You don't have to feel bad, you know.
Coming up next, again, another one that is being released on the same day as Dynasty Warriors 9 on February 13th is called Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I don't know anything.
It's a medieval RPG game.
Okay.
I've done a lot of research on it. Supposedly, the hype behind it sounds really good. You know, if you're into RPG games. You know, it has a historical medieval flair to it. So it follows, I can't remember the name of the era, but it does follow a specific era.
Okay.
So it looks cool. And it's supposedly it has a really in-depth RPG system. So I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to get it, but
just show some love.
Show some love.
I respect that. The next game.
The next game. Oh, yeah. You can take over on the next game if you want. Because
Metal Gear Survive, releasing February 20th.
I wish Jordan was here for this as well. Like, oh, yeah.
Yo, you know who would be even better? Adrian, bro.
Or, yeah, Adrian, yeah, because he has a lot of passion for the Metal Gear series.
It's just my biggest problem.
It's not a Metal Gear. It's because it's not a Metal Gear Solid.
And you remember how we were talking about this was just, if it went to production just a year later with the PUBG aspect, I think that would have been perfect for the universe.
Yeah.
Oh, and it would have been a different take, but it would still fit in to the universe, you know?
This is just
zombies, bro. Or whatever they're calling it.
Whatever they want to call them. They're essentially zombies.
In a different dimension.
Just... You know, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not as passionate about Metal Gear like how Adrian is, but I love my Metal Gear. You know, I've been playing them for so long.
Storytelling.
Right, Kojima. I mean, Kojima is not even affiliated with this game. He is the creator, the director, the writer of all the Metal Gear games. He's not even affiliated with this damn thing.
Okay.
And just...
You said that, though, right? Mm-hmm. George Lucas isn't affiliated with the 2 new Star Wars.
And how do we feel about the last one? That did not help your case.
In a weird way, that kind of proved it in a good way.
I'll be honest with you. I'm probably not going to buy this game, but I guarantee you I'm going to watch gameplay of it. I mean, I've already seen the demos for it and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, the gameplay looks amazing because it's the
exact same as the Phantom Pain, the last one that was just released. It's the exact same gameplay and everything. They just added new elements to it.
My biggest thing, even though supposedly a campaign mode is confirmed, is this going to be like some Battlefront 2 crap?
They're going to push it more multiplayer.
No, but you know, like they're probably just putting a campaign
just to put it in there.
Yeah, and then I do like though it is co-op.
I mean, it is fully co-op, which is one of the things I do wish they would have done with the Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Because they gave you the ability to play as Big Boss, but you could also play as the rest of the Diamond Dogs.
Yeah,
so that would have been a really cool thing, being able to...
Because you can only do multiplayer where you invaded...
where you invade other people's mother bases, which... I mean, it was fun, but it's not the same as playing co-op, obviously. So I will give it that. It does have the co-op aspect, but...
The best way to describe it, going back to Star Wars... It just feels out of place.
It does, absolutely.
And it feels like they're changing it just to be different rather than making any logical sense, which I know is saying a lot for Metal Gear, but still, it still stayed true to the weird laws and physics, you know?
Correct. Yeah, we'll see what happens for it.
Am I surprised?
Yeah, we never know. Never know. But I don't think this game is gonna...
I think VR.
I had to throw that in because it jumped out at me.
Okay.
Anyhow, but jumping up next, we have a game that I actually have not heard of until I started doing research for this video. It's a game called Moss, and it is a PlayStation 4 exclusive for virtual reality. I just think that's really cool. I guess the premise of it is you play as this guiding spirit, and you
Okay.
solve a lot of puzzles and flesh out the story. So it seems like a really cool interactive
Oh, cool.
game. And I'm gonna do a way more research on it, man, because it sounds fun.
That name, when you do the research, find out the developer because
Okay.
that name sounds familiar from a famous indie developer.
Okay.
I might be mixing it up, but I remember listening to a gaming podcast and they brought up a well-known indie developer and that name. Because Moss, like that's yeah.
Yeah.
You can't forget that for a video game.
Yeah, but I had to show some love to it. It is supposed to be coming out sometime in February, but PlayStation 4 exclusive.
VR, yeah,
VR,
so-
virtual reality, man. All right. Next, we have a game which I would love to play, but I don't think I'll be able to. Game called A Way Out.
No, bro. I we'll do this, but I'm gonna wait. It's an EA game, so we need to
True,
wait
that
for it
is
to go
true.
on sale.
That is true. That
I
is
want to
true.
buy this. This sounds douchebag because I like the director. He made
Correct.
this one indie game, Brothers something, and that game is incredible. But it's an EA game.
It is an EA game, so they
And-
might find some way to microtransaction
No,
monetize it.
well, the thing is, it's $30. Is that game really worth $30?
That's a good question. It
So
does- the premise of it sounds so cool though.
Yeah.
It is
So-
coming out on March 23rd. So yeah, we'll probably still get it and play it in 2019.
Well, no offense with EA, it won't go on sale until 2019.
True, yeah,
so-
yeah. Gonna have to get it for a Christmas deal. That's what it'll be
yeah.
for the PlayStation Network.
Or how they do the publisher deals, like how
Yeah.
they do the Ubisoft thing.
Oh yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
See, I might not play. I keep up. I watch my trailers, my gameplay stuff, my gameplay footage. So I'm just
Yeah.
life,
All right.
guys.
Coming up next, highly anticipated for the both of us.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. We gotta love Ubisoft, man. Far Cry 5.
Because this was
bro.
actually supposed to be released at the end of
At the end
February,
of
but it got
February,
pushed
but it
back
got
a
pushed-
month.
Which I think is a good thing.
No.
Which I think is a good thing.
You know why they said this though, right?
No.
Because, well, Assassin's Creed Origins, well known, it was delayed an entire year and got praised for this is the most polished Assassin's Creed game since what, like 2?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So supposedly they took that into account. They pushed back Far Cry 5 an extra month just to make sure it's truly polished. I'm thinking that's more so for co-op reasons than the
gonna-
actual game.
Probably. Because they probably had everything down pat.
Yeah. In a month, you can't really fix anything major unless it's on that server side. And then they actually delayed The Crew 2 by at least 3 months because it went into another sector of their timetable. So that's encouraging.
Yeah.
And they're doing so well with Siege and all these other multiplayer games to where they're bringing in revenue so they don't have to force these titles out as quickly. So that's... And, yo, my only thing, I'm not so high...
With the location?
Yes.
Yeah. Because Far Cry is always taking you to exotic
Exotic.
locations. Yeah, and this one is in Montana, right?
bro. It's like...
Yeah.
Well, you know what interested me? Alaska.
That would have been cool.
Of all
but-
the United States, but it's too
yeah,
similar
it's too
to
similar
4.
to 4, so yeah.
But, bro, the graphics look...
Beautiful.
Oh, my
Beautiful.
God,
Beautiful. Yeah, so very highly anticipated.
Yeah.
Coming out, March 27th is
The
what
villains
it's planned for.
are intriguing, too.
Bro, the villains are always the best part about
No, but
Far Cry.
this looks-
Always.
This looks good because it could be realistic.
Yeah.
You know, where we don't have like the only connection we had to the villains in 3 and 4 were through movies, but there's real life instances of this.
things like this, yeah.
So-
With cults and whatnot.
Yeah, and my thing is, I feel like they might back down. But Ubisoft, of any of the developers, since they're owned by a French company, they're in France. They
So-
normally don't have that United States boundary, so they normally go full board. So that's my most anticipated for that sect. Oh, but
No, it's not.
man, Sony.
Yeah, gotta love our Sony. We are Sony guys over here. Next up, we have God of War.
and they're just
It's just sometime early. That's exactly what they said. Is early 2018. What type of stuff is that, right? Yeah, they haven't set an actual date for it, but regardless, I'm getting it.
Most likely March because every other God of War was released in March.
Yeah.
This game, it's funny too because normally when you lose the number and don't add any hyphen, or what is that, a semicolon when they the two dots? What's the
Colons?
Colons. Okay.
I think, yeah.
Okay, yeah. This would this would imply a reboot, but it's actually a continuation.
Yeah, it's just a continuation.
Yeah. So, but talk about beautiful looking games.
Oh, it looks gorgeous. God of War looks beautiful, and I'm interested to see how with the new change in combat. I'm interested to see how that works, man.
I'm interested to see how open it is.
Yeah, how open it is.
Because it can't be open world
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But supposedly it's 20 plus hours, which is insane for a God of War game. Insane for this type of game. So
Correct.
It might be more open than we're assuming. Or the story is just very epic.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's going to be very cinematic. I do believe so. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But let's be honest, bro. If it was not for Sony, story-driven games might actually be dead.
Well, no, I'm not going to get into it.
No, I'm just saying.
Say a certain.
It's them and Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And Ubisoft is slowly.
Saying a certain company said that, people don't want to play single player story-driven games anymore. Yeah.
Zelda and Horizon.
Yeah. Yeah. Origins. But all right. Next, we have another PlayStation 4 exclusive. It's called Days Gone. I've seen a couple different game trailers for it.
I get impressed with every new one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I don't want to call them zombies because they're technically infected, but it's like it's a zombie game. It really is. It is. But it is a single, not first person, third person, single player driven storyline. It looks like it's going to be really good. It reminds me of Last of Us, but in a different sense. Because with Last of Us, it focuses so heavily on just the story of Ellie, and it also had Joel, of course. But this one, it looks like it's going to be, how do I say, more diverse, if that makes any sense.
I was going to say lighter.
Or lighter, yeah, probably lighter. But it does look good. It looks good. I'll probably get it. Yep.
What I think of it, it's like a combination of Last of Us and Sons of Anarchy, because they're emphasizing the motorcycle, they're emphasizing gangs. The most impressive thing to me is the sheer amount
of zombies that can appear
on the screen.
Yeah.
It looks amazing, and I love the concept. I believe it's taking place somewhere in Washington, so there's the beautiful setting of the forest and stuff. For some reason, people are either they're into the city landscapes or they're into the natural landscapes. I always go with the latter. That's why I was a big fan of Second Son, because it was taking place in Seattle, and there's so much forestry and stuff like that. That's why
I travel to the city, but yeah.
But that's why Ghost of Tsushima looks so...
Ghost of Tsushima. You said Ghost of Tsushima, didn't you?
No, Tsushima.
I thought it was Tsushima.
No, it starts with a T. Unless it's silent.
I'm going to go with silent.
Okay. Damon's the English guy, so... but you know what I'm saying?
Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, I know what you mean, though.
That's why I love The Witcher. That's why Horizon Zero Dawn is... That's why I just love that type of thing. So I'm excited. Honestly, I'm going to probably purchase it. Not play it till 2020. But I forgot about the next one.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, man.
How do you feel?
I'm playing it. I am playing it. I love the first one. I know. I see no reason why I wouldn't love the second one.
I wish they remastered it, bro.
Yeah.
My only fear...
But that's why they're coming out with the second one.
But, bro, the first one would have guaranteed no Red Dead Online mode.
Yeah.
That's my fear.
Yeah.
My fear is they gutted the story just to put it all in online.
Yeah. I can agree to that.
And do you blame Rockstar? Hell no. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the most successful game of all time. It's ridiculous. I still don't understand.
How long it's still going on, bro?
Top 10, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Still going on. Yeah.
So, yeah, but the concept-wise, the
scenery looks good. The scenery looks good. It's an amazing. The first one was amazing. I'm certain what we've seen so far, the second one's just going to continue on.
And this one looks more, it has more color. Mm-hmm. You know, the first one was more so dull. It took place more so in the desert areas. This looks like it's widening.
They're expanding.
Yeah.
That is slated to release sometime in spring.
Which, honestly, I would not be surprised if this gets kicked back to 2019.
Yeah. I could see that happening.
Grand Theft Auto 5 still doing what it's doing.
I could see that. That would be definitely believable. Yeah.
Yeah, because like they had the one trailer last 2016, right? The first trailer was 2016?
I think the first trailer was, but then they come out with another one after that? Though?
Yeah, in 2017 to say it's delayed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a while.
So, yeah. Who knows? I mean, I would be open to them even if they did extend it until 2019, because they have a loyal following, and it's going to
sell no matter what.
It's going to sell no matter what. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Oh, the next one. I am very excited for this game.
Okay.
Very, very excited because I love these type of where you get to choose your story. But the next game, Detroit Become Human, it's coming out sometime in the spring supposedly. And bro,
it looks good.
It looks so good, and I am so excited.
Do you remember the first trailer where it was
the first one,
but it was no gameplay?
Yeah, and it just confused everybody. Yeah,
I was worried it was going to be overwhelming. Mm-hmm. Then they showed gameplay.
Yes,
I was like, wow,
bro.
And did you play? Did you?
I did. I played Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls.
Okay.
Yes, I did, and I loved them both.
I preferred.
I liked Heavy Rain more though.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, but it's narrative driven. The graphics are stunning.
Gorgeous.
I like what they're doing with the. I believe it's going.
You have three different playable characters. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they all of their stories are separate, but things that one does can and will affect what the other one's does, or what the other person's lives continue on with.
Do you remember the girl that they showed in like the very first trailer?
Yeah, Kara.
Who looks like Jennifer?
Kara.
Yeah. She looks like Jennifer. The Hunger Games chick. Jennifer Lawrence.
You think they look alike?
Yeah. Bro, you don't see it?
I don't see it. And please don't ruin that for me because I'm not a huge fan of her. So please don't ruin that for me.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, very excited for this game. You get to choose the fact that you just choose your. I love games where you can do that, where the decisions you make affect the gameplay. So if you decide to do this will, there's hundreds of branching different storylines.
I like it with games like this. Because with open world games, it becomes too overwhelming.
With that, it's too overwhelming, of course.
But with something more linear.
It is more linear. Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm very excited for this game.
And I think the game director, David Cage, if I'm correct, that's his name. I don't think he gets enough credit for how much work goes into these scripts.
Yeah, literally. Because the storyline, I mean, even when they did it for Heavy Rain, there were so many different branches. And literally, as I said, every decision you make matters.
Yeah.
Like, it matters on the overall story. And it can change. Even just deciding to not do this can change this. Deciding to do this or this can
didn't Heavy Rain have, like, over 10 endings?
Too many fucking endings, yes. Which I still to this day have not seen all of them. Yeah, and I've tried. I think I've replayed that game like 5 times, but it's a great game. But it's just like you get to a point where like, oh my god, how do I do this? Yeah. All right.
That's when you just pull up YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, and that's probably what I'm going to do because I'm not going to go back to Heavy Rain. Not at this point.
The next game, I guarantee, is delayed.
Oh, absolutely. It's not coming out this year.
Guaranteed.
The next game, we have Anthem, the new open shared world shooter coming out from EA.
EA's Destiny. Let's just be blunt.
It's EA's Destiny. Supposedly, it's supposed to be coming out in fall 2018. I don't see it happening. I don't see it coming out this year. No. They haven't even showed us any real gameplay except for that one little teaser thing that they did. But you could tell that was all scripted. So,
bro, scripted and the best way. You remember the first trailers for Andromeda? How they look flawless.
How they looked, yeah.
And then the game released.
And the game released, and it was
not flawless.
Not flawless.
I feel like this is the same thing, especially because all the people that were let go from
BioWare. Yep.
Yeah, they started coming out saying, "What's the Frostbite was not made for RPGs, let alone
for this
open
type of
world."
level.
Yeah, and they're bragging this is bigger and better. How are the graphics going to stand up? There's no way.
Yeah.
Like, one is going to have to...
Something's going to suffer.
Yeah, so...
Bro...
I'm scared for that game.
I'm so scared. Because, you know...
We might have hope because of the backlash.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm so scared that EA is going to ruin this just like they ruined Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm so scared that they're going to ruin it. And that's sad.
Just to emphasize, because... I dislike Battlefront 2 because why I wanted to get it is pretty bad. The campaign mode is pretty bad. Yeah, and it was false advertisement. They made you expect you're going to do one thing and something else. But you add on top of that the loot boxes. There's no way you could get around it. And they're still saying momentarily. Mm-hmm. It's not a guarantee. So
I'm telling you, bro, they're waiting until they move enough units to hit their quota, and then they're gonna throw them back in and just say, "Oh, let the game fall apart."
Speak that business, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
I'm very scared for this game.
Yo, bro.
Very scared.
Yo, they lied. Like, how are you gonna trust them that they're gonna keep it this way? When they said when they canceled
by Visceral, not by Visceral.
Yeah, by Visceral. The Visceral Star Wars game. They said it's not because it was a single player. And then legit, a month later, he came out saying, "Oh, this was a single player game and we don't see any future for this."
Because,
it's like,
people don't play single player linear story.
He legit lied to you guys. How many news articles came out saying, "Oh, they didn't get rid of Visceral because it was a single player campaign. It was because of A, B, C, and D." And then 1 month later, he says, "Nope, you guys were actually right."
Yeah, just if you can tell, we're not really huge fans of EA right now, and it's sad.
But when you think about it, bro, these practices have been in the works for a while.
They absolutely have.
It's just blowing up now.
Blowing up now because they went so hard.
Yo, their sports games have been doing this for nearly a decade.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, why do you think? I don't know. 2K is not by them.
Yeah, no.
Still, with the
but
sports
Live
game,
is dead.
Live has been dead. Not only because the game was bad. Well, yeah. I mean, at least in comparison to 2K, but it was just
Madden and FIFA is basically dominated by it now.
Dominated, absolutely.
Okay, positive. It looks beautiful.
It does look good,
and it's
absolutely.
interesting.
And I mean, and I love BioWare because BioWare did bring us the original Mass Effect trilogy, and I mean they did bring us Dragon Age, Inquisition, Knights of the Old Republic,
which was Xbox exclusive.
Yeah,
I still. Can you imagine that now?
I've seen the play on it. Right? What if? Right. Oh, wouldn't it be amazing for them to bring that back?
Oh my God. Star Wars done right.
Yeah.
I always wanted that. I honestly wanted to get Xbox just for that game.
Yeah, I could see that. Absolutely.
Not Halo, that game. Because that was back then when Star Wars was still, I keep doing that, still in the trilogy, the prequel.
Yeah, in their early stages. Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, Star Wars game about the Old Republic. And there's novels about it and stuff.
I want it to be so good because I love BioWare and they have amazing storytelling.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm so scared they're going to mess this up, man.
Back-to-back open world games, they've had problems with it being open world. Yeah, so
everything.
People forget Dragon Age Inquisition when it was released was pretty buggy too.
Yeah.
And they said the same reasons. And that was the pro team. Because people were saying, "Oh, Andromeda didn't have the pro team; it had
the B team from
Montreal."
From Montreal, yeah.
So, but this is the pro team, but people forget about that. Whatever.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We will
Skull
see what
and
happens.
Bones.
Yeah, Skull and Bones, another Ubisoft game. They said it's supposed to be coming out sometime around fall.
Which this could easily be pushed back.
It could be very pushed back. Straight up, I like it because it's a more realistic open world pirate game.
Yeah.
So it reminds me, I believe that they actually have some of the same people who worked on Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
No, it is.
Yeah.
The people who made that, they're Singapore, however you pronounce that word. Their team that developed
Team Single. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Their team, because Ubisoft is one company and they just have multiple locations,
branches and whatnot. Yeah.
They actually directly created the Black Flag sailing, and then they helped with Origins.
Correct.
And now it just branched off into this.
And I'm probably gonna get this.
My biggest thing, I'm waiting for if there's a campaign.
Yeah, because it is a lot of online, player-to-player basis. We'll see.
Don't be surprised.
Think of it though.
But bro,
Black Flag was like the best damn Assassin's Creed, man.
But bro, when you said more realistic, what if this is? What was that warrior game with the 3 clans that they released earlier in the year in 2017?
For Honor.
This might be that. Because, the gameplay looked intense.
It did.
And the way they emphasized the online.
Oh, that would break my heart if they did that again.
I'm just saying. I'm the negative one. So.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh,
but
yeah.
And then the last 2 that I threw on the list were just for me, for my personal favorites. Soul Calibur 6,
Big.
Man.
I remember you having 4, right?
I had 4, 3. I think, did I have 5? 5 was the one where they introduced Ezio, right? You wouldn't know. I know
4 was Darth Vader and Yoda, right?
4 was Darth Vader and Yoda and The Apprentice.
Oh,
and then, yeah. 5 was the one where they put Ezio in it.
Okay, so you do have that.
I have those 2, yeah. Huge. It just brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. It's they've always had a really nice combat system, nice progression system where you learn the people's moves and combos. Fun game, and the story's always been fun as well.
Okay, it looks good.
Yeah,
I would say this is giving off the Tekken 7 vibe where the graphics don't look as good as you would expect, but who knows how.
But we'll see. I mean, because it's still early. And then the last one was
Final Fantasy 7?
Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Oh, man, I am going to
You really think that's going to be released this year?
It's not. No, I don't think it's going to be released this year, but I had to put it on there, man. Final Fantasy 7, that's where it got started for most people, man.
And for you, I'm assuming?
For me, that's where it got started. That was the first Final Fantasy game I played, and I can just, thinking back on, oh, man, I'm going to
3
play
parts.
the hell out of it. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Let's see how that turns out. It's going to go back to the days where you had 3 discs.
Where you had to switch out the disc.
Yeah. Which you're literally going to have to do. I want to see how they're going to do that.
I want to see how they do that.
Or are they going to somewhat change the story to where it makes sense? Because if they
bro.
Because if they just do a hard cut, people are going to be mad.
I'm getting it no matter what, and I'm going to play it for hours.
Final Fantasy 15 was underrated, bro, and the game looked.
15 was amazing. I loved 15,
and it looked amazing.
Yeah, I loved Final. I also played that one. I love the fact that they made it the open world. And it fit perfect.
It did,
man. It reminded me so much of Kingdom Hearts, which is another game that I was so in love with, which. That's another game where it's been
Kingdom Hearts
3. Oh, it's coming out in 2018.
But bro,
that game ain't coming out until 2020 or something. But that's what it reminded me of. So that's why I loved Final Fantasy 15. I mean, the story was fun, and I liked how they did the tie-in because with the movie. So it was really fun.
I'm surprised how good their movies look.
Yeah. Advent Children, that was a good one.
Yeah, bro.
It was,
and they don't make money, and they still put so much effort into it.
Final Fantasy. That is. I am so excited. I am so excited. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was just never a fan of the Final Fantasy games because of the gameplay.
I will. But I love turn-based. Turn-based really put me off at first.
But I love the story. Mm-hmm. When I think of Final Fantasy, in my opinion, it's the Star Wars of video games because it's so unique and iconic. And When you think about
been
it,
going on forever.
it has this similar elements. It's a fantasy, not a sci-fi thing. So it's. But I loved what they said. Every game is its own universe and
So
franchise.
you don't have to play Final Fantasy VII to have played Final Fantasy VIII. Like, no, they're all in its own unique little world.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
He did miss one game though.
What are we talking about? Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
I have hope.
I didn't forget about that.
I have hope.
Do you really think it's going to be released this year?
I do.
Okay. I don't know if Spider-Man will be released, man. I don't know if it'll be this year. I have a lot of hope for it. It looks good, especially from the gameplay we've seen of it so far.
Okay, because we were saying
the same thing with Ghost of Tsushima.
No, but if that is a March
supposedly-
game, right?
Yeah.
For 2019, then Spider-Man either it has to release this fall or it's releasing a couple months after that.
Yeah.
I think they've been working on that game for so long, Insomniac. And this fall doesn't seem as crowded as in past. You know?
Well, I mean, shoot, we're still in January, so there's still plenty of time because there's a lot of games where they haven't even confirmed when it is
They could
being
push back,
released, so they could be pushed back. Anything, you know.
I
But
just have a
I don't
feeling.
think Spider-Man 4 is being or 4.
Well, it is PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
They emphasize that.
I don't think that. Yeah, another one of our exclusives. I don't think that it's going to be released this year. No.
I would say it has a October feel, like the Arkham games.
All right. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
We will see.
E3 is probably going to tell.
E3, yeah. Because, then we'll get more release dates. Same thing with, I know it's not on here, but The Last of Us 2.
That's guaranteed 2019.
Yeah, that's 2019, yeah.
I feel like this is how it's going to go. I feel like they both... There's no date on Days Gone, right?
Correct.
And Detroit is spring, right?
Yes, supposedly sometime in spring.
I feel like Days Gone is going to be August, September,
Okay.
and then Spider-Man is October. They might even go as early as June something. Just like Last of Us type of thing. I feel like they're going to do that Last of Us summer thing where it's normally dead. Carry over to early holidays, and then once in the heat of it, they're going to have Spider-Man. That's my prediction.
All right, we'll see. I would say, that would be a heck of a time for them to release it right near Christmas, right near the holidays. That would be very profitable.
And Sony, bro, the past 2 years profitable. Have been just take away the bias, exclusive wise. How can anybody defend Microsoft and the Xbox?
Hey.
You
already know how I feel, but I can't even remove the bias. Like, I'm not saying that the Xbox is a bad system, because it is an amazing system. But when it comes to exclusives,
it's just
it really isn't a comparison. We have all of them.
For real.
We have all of them. And I mean, Xbox, they do have a lot of good exclusives themselves. But
most of them are from the past generation. All of them are from the past generation. Are the major ones.
They're major ones. They're major ones.
Like the original content, they have Days Gone and they have Spider-Man. They have the Sucker Punch Ghost of
Tsushima.
Yes,
I'm telling you,
Tsushima. That T is silent. Then it must be like Tsunami, bro.
I'm telling you, it's silent. I'm betting my money on that. Yeah.
You want to say anything else?
No. That this was a very fun episode. That's what I think it was. Yeah.
I'm a guest.
Yeah, bro host.
Just rolling by. What's your most anticipated?
Most anticipated, hands down.
And Final Fantasy VII does not count. It's not being released.
Yeah, because I don't think it's being released this year. Man, it would have to be between Detroit Become Human.
Oh, really?
And probably God of War, or maybe Far Cry, or maybe all of them. No, if I had to put my
two-way tie.
If I had to put my money on it, it would have to be Detroit Become Human is my most, like, the thing I'm just...
Wow,
I want to play that game.
That's awesome.
I want... Because I was so in love with the Heavy Rain series, or game, and I want to play that game. Yeah. Yep. It would have to be Detroit Become Human. Yeah.
Oh, This is so
I know, because there's so many where you want it.
Days Gone, for some reason, just speaks to me. I don't know why. I would go with God of War because it looks so different from what we're
used to. Yeah, absolutely.
So different.
But it still looks good.
Yes. But Spider-Man, if it's like...
If it's released this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's... Okay. It's more likely for me than Anthem, in my opinion.
Oh, agreed. Oh, Anthem is not being released. I do not. Because they're going to come up on fall and they're going to push it back. Yeah. That's my prediction on that. They're going to push Anthem back.
But Spider-Man, I'm just getting so many good vibes. I love the voice actor. It's the same voice actor who voices Sasuke and all those characters.
And I love that they're adding in Miles Morales.
Yeah. Which that could lead to a sequel.
Mm-hmm. And I think with this one, you're going to be able to do both sides. So you're going to be able to experience both Spider-Man and Peter Parker.
Oh, yes, yeah. Which is
really nice change.
We never experienced that with the Arkham games.
With the Arkham ones, no. You are always just Batman. I'm Batman.
Yo, on a note, though, how awesome would it be if they made a TMNT game?
I would play that, too. Yeah.
Could you imagine that, like, it goes back to the comic roots, open world?
Yeah. Fighting down the Foot Clan and Shredder.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say, let us know if we missed anything that you're looking forward to.
Yeah, because there's a lot of games that are coming out. A lot.
Yeah.
There's way too many. We're not about to sit here for 2 hours.
Of this list, what excites you the most? Do you agree with our anticipation? If you're an X-Boy fanboy, obviously 1/3 of this list doesn't even speak to you, so... But yeah, let us know. Give us some feedback. And Damon's going to end the show because it's their show.
Well, thank you for joining us, everybody. Feel free to hit that like and the subscribe button. And please comment and
feedback.
Yeah, give us feedback. We really love to hear our fans. If we missed something, let us know. If there was just something that one of us said that you were like, you're darn right, Damon. Detroit Become Human is going to be an amazing game. I've seen that gameplay, and it looks amazing. Then, yes, just let me know. And, yeah, get in contact with us. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and
Twitter.
Yeah. Not MySpace, not Christian Mingle, not Plenty of Fish. All right, I'm going to stop. But, yeah, like, subscribe, and, yeah.
Hope to see you next week for the 4th episode
of Video Games Unleashed.
We're still planning that title. That I don't know what it's going to be about right now.
Yeah, because there's so much we can talk about. Yeah.
But, yes, see you next week, and I'm going to be off in the shadows. So, if you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.